Good morning, students. Welcome to class 4 EVS Animal Life, Reproduction in Animals. Children, we have already completed our chapter. We have done keywords also, things to remember. Now, today we are going to do the book exercises given on page number 28. Book exercise, page number 28. Question number A. Tick the correct answer. Under this, the first one is the albumin protects the dash. Here we have four options. Option A, shell. Option B, embryos. Option C, yolk. Option D, young birds. Children, we have studied in the chapter, we have studied the structure of egg also. In that we have learned very well. There is a shell, outer covering of the egg is called shell. Then we have albumin. Then within the albumin we have yolk, and in the yolk there is a spot, red spot, which we saw is an embryo. The purpose of albumin is to protect the embryo, and the yolk is used by the embryos as their food. So here the albumin protects the embryo. Answer is option B, embryo. So you will take in front of option B, embryo. Now coming to the next one, the process of shedding the old skin is called, as we have studied in case of insects, for example cockroach and grasshopper. In their life cycle we have studied, while the stages of their growth and development, they keep on changing their outer covering, that is skin. That shedding of the skin of these insects is called molting. So the answer is option A, molting. We have option A, molting, option B, metamorphosis, option C, pupa, option D, larva, and the correct option is option A, molting. You will tick in front of the box option A, molting. Now third one is the animals that give birth to young ones are called. As we have studied in the chapter, the animals that give birth to the young ones are called mammals. So here we have options. Option A, insects. Option B, amphibians. Option C, birds. And option D, mammals. So correct answer is option D, mammals. So you will tick in the box given in front of option D, mammals. Now question number 4. Birds sit on the eggs before they dash. As we have studied in the life cycle of birds, that the egg hatch only when the birds sit on the egg. So the answer, we have four options here. Option A, laying. B, hatch. C, catch. D, batch. So the correct answer is hatch. Option B, hatch. So you will tick in the front of box given on the option B, hatch. So you will tick in the box in front of option B, hatch. Now fifth one, which of the following is not a mammal? Here we have four examples. We have four options. Option A, cow. Option B, snake. Option C, whale. Option D, bat. So cow is a mammal because cow has external ear, and cow also has four legs, one tail, and there are hair on their body, so it is a mammal. Snake, I think, is not a mammal because it doesn't have external ear, neither it have hair on their body, nor they give birth to their young ones. So snake is the right answer. You will tick in the box in front of option B, snake. Whale is a mammal, as we know. Whale also have some hairs when they are born, they have some hairs on their body. D. Bat also have hair on their body as well as they have external ear, and whales also give birth to their baby as well as bat also give birth to their baby, but snakes give lay eggs. So snake is not a mammal. You will tick in the box in front of option B, snake. So the answer is option B, snake. Once again we'll repeat all the questions. First one is the albumin protects the embryos. The process of shedding the old skin is called molting. The animal that give birth to young ones are called mammals. Fourth, birds sit on the egg before they hatch. Which of the following is not a mammal? Snake. Now, coming to question number 2, fill in the blanks. First one is young birds have no dash. While studying the life cycle of a hen, we studied when the chick is born, the young one of a bird is called a chick. When chick is born, it has no feathers. So the answer is feather. Young birds have no feathers. Now second one, the egg of a frog hatch into. While studying the life cycle of frog, we studied that the egg of a frog hatch into a tadpole. Tadpole has a tail. It doesn't resemble its parent, and it has lungs to breathe. So when tadpole comes into existence, it has a tail and a lung. It has a tail to swim in water and a lung to breathe in water. Later on, these two are replaced by the tadpole has gill to breathe in water and tail to swim in water, but later on the gill is replaced by a lung and replaced by its leg, so that they can live on land also. Now the egg of a frog hatch into tadpole. Dash is the embryo's food. As I told in the previous question, the egg has 3 parts. Outer covering is called the shell, inner part is called the albumin, and within the albumin is the yolk. Now dash is the embryo's food. What is the embryo's food? The innermost part, that is called yolk, is the food for the embryo, and albumin protects the embryo. So here the answer is the yolk is the embryo's food. Fourth one, the baby that comes out of the egg of cockroach. As we studied in the life cycle of the cockroach, there are 3 stages. First stage is egg, then second stage is nymph, and the third stage is adult cockroach. So here the one which comes out of the egg is the baby, and it is known as nymph. So here the answer is nymph. A cub is the young one of a lion. A cub is the young one of a lion. Now once again we'll repeat the answers. Question number B, fill in the blanks. First one is young birds have no feathers. The eggs of a frog hatch into tadpole. Dash is the embryo's food. Yolk is the embryo's food. The baby that comes out of the egg of cockroach is called nymph. A cub is the young one of a lion. Now coming to the next question. Write true or false. Here children, first one is all the animals reproduce by laying eggs. But, is it true children? No, because in the chapter we have studied animal produce young ones by 2 ways. First one is by laying egg, and the other one is by giving birth to their young ones. So here it is said they reproduce only by 1 way. So it is wrong. They reproduce by 2 ways, that is by laying eggs as well as by giving birth to the young one. So first one is false. You will write false in front of first answer. Now second one, bats are mammals. Yes, it is true. Bats are mammals because they have external ear, they give birth to their babies, and they also have hair on their body. So even though bats are the only animal that live in air or fly in air, but they are the exception that bat is a mammal. So second one is true, TRUE. You will write true in front of the second question. Second true and false. Third one, the larva of a butterfly is called a pupa. The larva of a butterfly is called the pupa. It is wrong. The larva of a butterfly is called a caterpillar, not a pupa. Okay, so this third one is false. The larva of a butterfly is called a caterpillar. So it is false. Fourth one, a baby frog is called a nymph. A baby frog is called a tadpole, not a nymph. So it is false. Fifth one, crocodile lay egg on land. Yes, it is also true. Crocodile lay their egg on the land, and then after it is hatched, they take it to the water. Now first we'll repeat the answers. True all, question number C, write true or false. First one is all animals reproduce by laying eggs. False. Bats are mammals. True. The larvae of a butterfly is called a pupa. False. A baby frog is called a nymph. False. Crocodile lay eggs on land. True. Now coming to the next question. Write these in the correct order. Children, there is a correction in this question. Actually, the last one, the caterpillar changes into a butterfly. Once the caterpillar comes out of the cocoon, it is no longer a caterpillar. So instead of caterpillar, there should be a butterfly changes into an adult butterfly. So you will make correction in the last option. Instead of caterpillar, you will write butterfly. Butterfly changes into an adult butterfly. Now we'll arrange these sentences in the correct order. Firstly, as we have studied, there is an egg, so you will write on number 1, you will write egg, and the larva hatches out of the egg will be second. Now the caterpillar eats too much, eats and grows will be the third one, and then we have, after eating too much, it creates a protective layer around it, that is called cocoon. Now after cocoon, the butterfly comes out. After a few weeks, the butterfly comes out of the cocoon, and this butterfly which comes out of the cocoon changes into an adult butterfly. Now next question, classify, question number E, classify the following under the given heads. Now here we have two headings, two columns under which we have to accordingly we will write the names of these animals in the two categories. For example, first category is laying eggs, second is produce babies. So first picture is of the dog. Dog is a mammal. Dog is a mammal because it has external ear, it has hair on their body and gives birth to their baby. So it will be written under the heading produce babies. Now second one is a snake. As we know, snake lay eggs, so it will be written under the heading lay eggs. Now next one is tiger. Tiger is a mammal as it gives birth to their babies, and it also has external ears and hair on their body. So you will write this under the heading produce babies. Then fourth one is butterfly. As we know, butterfly lays egg, so you will write butterflies under the heading lay eggs. Next one is hen. We also know hen lays eggs, so you will write under the heading lay eggs. After that, frog also lay egg, so it will also come under the heading lay eggs. Kangaroo is a mammal as it has external ears and it lays baby. We can see clearly its baby, which these kangaroos keep their babies in the pouch. So these are also mammals, and human beings of course are mammals because they give birth to their babies. So it will also be written, kangaroo as well as human being will also written under the heading produce babies. Human being or the man will also be written under the heading produce babies. Now question number F. Give short answer to the following questions. In this, under this heading, we will be writing short answer question, 2 or 3 lines. The answer will be of 2 or 3 lines. Here, why do animals reproduce? So animals reproduce to keep them, animals need to reproduce to keep their numbers steady or growing, so that their race does not become extinct. That means so that they are not lost from the their race or the trait or their species are not lost from the earth. If they don't reproduce, their species or the race will be found no more on the earth. So in order to keep their number growing or up to a level, they need to reproduce, and in this way their race will go on from generation to generation. Now question number 2 is, why do birds sit on their eggs? As we have discussed while going through the life cycle of bird or a hen, birds sit on their eggs to keep them warm. As I have told you, the keeping the egg warmth is very important. If they don't give warmth to the egg, the egg will not hatch, or the chick will not hatch out of the egg. So it is very important for the bird to sit on the egg. So you will write, birds sit on their eggs to keep them warm, as the young bird will only develop if the egg is kept warm. Now question number 3. Name some animals who do not take care of their young ones. As we have discussed in the chapter under the heading animals take care of their young ones, that there are some animals which do not take care of their babies. These are some of the reptiles such as lizards, turtles, snakes do not take care of their young ones, and that is why their young ones are killed by their enemies or eaten away by their enemies. So you will write only the names of the animals which do not take care of their young ones. So you will write some of the reptiles such as lizards, turtles, snakes do not take care of their young ones. Now question number G. Give detailed answer to the following question. Question number 1. Define the following. We have already defined reproduction, so you will write, reproduction is a process by which living beings produce another one of their own kind. So you will write here, the process by which living beings produce another one of their own kind is called reproduction. Now second part of the question is metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is a type of physical change which occurs in any animal and while undergoing different stages in their life cycle. For example, in case of butterfly, first butterfly comes out of the egg, then it is called caterpillar or the larvae, then it forms a kind of protective layer around it. That form is called cocoon. Then it comes out of the cocoon as a butterfly, and this butterfly becomes an adult butterfly. So all the physical changes which occurs in its body is called metamorphosis. Now third part of this question is molting. As we have discussed in the chapter, molting is the process in which these insects such as grasshopper or the cockroach, they keep on changing their skin or keep on shedding their skin, this process is called molting. So you will write these definitions in question number 1, long answer question. Now question number 2, draw, label and color the life cycle of a grasshopper. So here you will be drawing and coloring the life cycle of the grasshopper. Children, you have to be careful. All the drawing should be done on the left hand side of the notebook, the plain one, on the plain page, and on the right hand side question will be written. So life cycle will be drawn on the left hand cycle with by using colors as well as by writing labeling all the stages. Now in third question, how do mammals take care of their young ones? As we know, mammals are the most mammals are the one which take care of their young ones. They take care of their young ones by giving them milk, by taking care of them till they are independent. They also these are the animals which take care of their young ones for long period of time, that is till they become independent, and by showing love and affection. So you will write in this answer, they take care of their young ones by giving them milk, by taking care of them till they become independent, and by showing love and affection. Thank you, children.